Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, August 22, 2022. Today, you might grapple with lowering energy or motivation levels and perhaps some ambiguous feelings about friendship, work, or reputation matters. Take the extra time to unwind, or if you cannot do so, be a little extra cautious and vigilant with rules, facts, and figures. On a positive note, however, it's a great time for creative thinking, imagining, and relaxing. Pluto turns retrograde today. You benefit from a review or reassessment of wellness programs, routines, work projects, debts, and intimate relationships. If the give and take or trust in a key relationship has fallen out of balance, you'll feel it more intensely now. Health and work matters, especially related to issues of control or fear, can also come into sharper focus with this shift. This is temporary, however, and as the retrograde progresses, you'll be detaching just enough to make improvements. Also today, Mercury moves into your sign, encouraging you to express yourself or reach out more often. Your communications have more impact in the weeks ahead. You're in your own terms and in a better position to make important changes or to steer your life in positive directions. You might prefer to take the lead when it comes to mental or intellectual tasks and to make executive decisions. The Moon, celestial ruler of your stability-seeking second house of comfort, finances, and value systems, continues to wander through overzealous Taurus and your socially conscious house of associations, community affairs, and individual freedom, which means the cosmos is urging you to nurture everything from your social life to your sense of belonging in the world. Are you low-key crushing on someone in your extended network? Maybe it's a coworker or a friend of a friend. Whatever the case may be, you're in luck as your planetary ruler, Mercury, enters your sign today, which is equivalent to the universe handing you the mic. Use your words wisely. Get ready for some much-needed introspection. You may feel more introverted as you consider your financial assets, resources, investments, and debts now that Pluto has stationed retrograde in Capricorn. Throughout the next few months, you may find yourself struggling with the power that these financial outlets may have in your life. Try to secure your assets during this time. Luckily, you may feel buoyant despite the heavy retrograde since Mercury moves into your sign today. Utilize the mercurial energy to express your upcoming financial plans and goals with a trusted advisor. You could be feeling frustrated by home projects that don't seem to get finished. It is not the endless circle of chores such as laundry and house cleaning that is getting you down, rather it is a much bigger project that you are anxious to have completed. It could be a kitchen or a bathroom renovation that is delayed, or some other household improvement. Try to be patient a bit longer, the end result will be worth the wait. Your social life is due to suffer some turbulence. You feel put down by friends and family or even get into arguments with them. Take a critical look at yourself. Perhaps you are asking too much of your loved ones. Hold back a little and resolve the issues by talking to them instead of trying to have your own way all the time. Sometimes your life is concealed, and other times it's all out there for public consumption. Your dreams are in the open for everyone to see, but don't worry about it. Someone you don't know yet will take notice and get closer. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude. Then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. Your well-being horoscope. It may be difficult for you to fit in with the current trends of the day. The energy is light and airy, while you are feeling the need to get more deep and penetrating. Take a break from your usual intensity and try to keep things light. Stay on the surface and be social. By integrating with the general mood of the day, you might become more balanced and well-rounded in general. You can expect that you might be more in tune to your loved ones than to work. Don't be surprised if you have trouble focusing. If it's at all possible, see if you can combine your love of expression with your feelings towards family. If it's not workable, consider getting together with someone for takeout or call home. Send someone flowers if it's appropriate. If nothing else, you can always do something fun this evening. Our eyes in the sky. As Mars continues its journey through the signs, your eye for detail is sharp. However, try not to get overly fixated on small imperfections. This energy is asking us to take a step back from our projects and look at things from a wider point of view. There is the potential to catch mistakes and learn from them today, but only if we choose to step outside of what we already know. Try not to be too rigid in your analytical thinking. Let creativity flow while still striving for excellence. This will be especially important as we move through the upcoming weeks and into the retrograde that begins at the end of October. This unpleasant aspect can make it difficult for you to praise your own work. Being overly critical of yourself is a very real possibility when this energy is present, so cut yourself some slack and take a time out if you begin to feel self-doubt. Luckily, this energy begins to abate in favor of more helpful aspects in the cosmos. A sense of clarity is likely to rush over you, and you'll begin to see new ways to harness your own power and create structures designed to help you succeed. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries. After midnight, Mars enters Gemini, having spent over 6 weeks transiting Taurus. While Mars was in the sign of the Bull, pursuing our goals was a matter of persistence. We were content to dig in our heels, refusing to let go of causes that were worth the wait. Yet now that Mars dips its boot into the sign of the Twins, we are decidedly less focused and more non-committal. There are pros and cons to any planet-sign combination. Mars in Gemini is adept at strategy, able to visualize clever solutions and plans of attack. Passion and wit fuse seductively in this terrain. We aren't as shy to chase our conquests, because we aren't considering long-term repercussions so much as immediate gratification. By the same token, immediate embarrassments due to miscalculations also more easily roll off our backs. However, Mars in Gemini can also weaponize information and speech. While we might intend to avoid a war of brute force and physical aggression, a thoughtless word can still land a devastating blow. From now until March 25th, we should be cautious of how we leverage language against others. We might regret hitting our chosen target after the fact. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Venus in Leo, helping us to share what is on our minds. This is a celebratory influence that favors social gatherings and entertainment. However, many of us will still be asleep at this hour, and so this aspect may manifest in relaxing dreams. It would be wise to record any recollections immediately upon waking, as our reverie may not linger long after we've opened our eyes. Regardless, we'll bring our positive attitude with us into our morning. Our mood guarantees that events will flow in our favor.